The problem is, the problem is, I don't think it's a realistic way to invent a flying car, said the boy. How much more realism could you want? Asked his friend. Well, think about it. If it uses magnets, what's to make it go rather than stuck where it is over a magnet road? It wouldn't go anywhere. The boys were silent, thinking it over in the park. Nearby was a man in a suit and hat, pretending to read a newspaper that was a decade old. Yeah, I guess you're right, said his friend. But I still think a flying car can be done. It can be done, said the boy, self-assured. It'll happen. Either you or me, we'll make it happen. They made astronauts, and they made it possible to eat ice cream in space. I don't really like astronaut ice cream. It tastes funny warm. Yeah, it does. It's still cool, though. Yeah, it's still cool. The boys walked further away from the man in the park and found a baby turtle in the grass. Do you really think he's the one? Came a voice. The man looked down and saw the woman in the baking advertisement, looking at him as she pulled out a pot roast. My results are absolute, said the man. You said that once about me, said the newsprint woman, setting the roast on her table. Don't start, said the man. Of all the times I heard that one too. The woman wiped her hands after removing the potholders. Every day you fly off to some distant hole such as this one and look for the mind that will one day conquer our own. They've never managed it. They've never been given the chance. You know how many chances I've given you? The man sighed. I want you home before this roast deflates, the woman warned him. That roast is old, in ink and in consumption. What then? You promised me no more extraterrestrial assignments during the holiday season. My darling, I am not at the luxury of when and where my job takes me. And yet here I am making conversation. Secondary eyes, he reminded her. These things always have to be done in person for accuracy. I have plenty of accuracy. All I have to do is change my eyes. Easy now, said the man as his eyes darted back to the boys. I've nearly lost them. The woman sighed. If only you could say that about me, the man said knowingly as he kept his eyes on the boys, trying to climb the faraway tree. I didn't say that, said the woman evenly. You thought it. You know why. The problem is your work. The problem is that every time I get close to a breakthrough, he looked to the woman in the advert before a snapping sound occurred and a heavy thunk. Oh no, slipped past the man's lips. He threw the paper aside and sprinted in his slacks and dress shoes towards the fallen boy as his friend tried to hit him awake. The man's hat flew off him. The newspaper wafted away, and when it landed, the woman in the advert was frozen in shock as her speech bubble declared, My roast!